student self-study. First of all, you will find a questionnaire on your table. Please do fill it in and hand it over to us by the end of the workshop. And we'll start by thanking you for turning on your mobile from silent mode at the end of the workshop, please. Okay? Now, I'm going to briefly introduce Mr. Ismail, who is going to be the facilitator today. He's an e-learning facilitator and lecturer in the English Foundation program. He's also currently serving as a web editor for Qatar University teacher organization. Now, he has a vivid interest in educational technology, having worked on many research projects, including e-learning, Web 2.0, and more recently, mobile learning. He has obtained his Master MA in Educational Technology in TESOL from University of Manchester and postgraduate diplomas from Ain Shams and Mansoura universities. Maybe next time I will be addressing him by calling him Dr. Ali, because he's currently working towards completing a PhD program. So hopefully, the reason you are here, we know well, because you want to blend technology in your learning environment, and hopefully Mr. Ismail will give you something to try and test out in your learning environment. Thank you very much. Have fun.
Thank you very much for this introduction, and thank you everybody again for coming today. Today I'm going to introduce it's actually another tool similar to most of the tools you have used or you may wanted to try in your classroom. The only difference is that it's related to mobile technologies or mobile learning. So have you ever thought about designing or developing a mobile application for your classroom? No? Or for your personal use, maybe? No? Actually, this came to my mind like almost a year and a half, and I started to investigate how to develop a mobile application. And at that time, it was almost impossible for me to find a way to do it. I contacted some companies even, on a personal level, and I was hearing, like big amounts of money just to develop a simple mobile application. At the same time, I was moving to a new operating system, or the Android system, and I was surprised. Many people are publishing applications on a daily basis, and most of them are free. So how come it's still hard for me or for some people to design a mobile application? And then I started to read more about e-learning and mobile learning as part of my PhD studies, and actually I found that it's not a new domain. Many people are talking about it, and many people have already implemented something related to mobile learning. So I started by, investigating ways and exploring websites and solutions to develop apps. And since I have done some work in the past on Web 2.0, which refers to websites you can use for free to do like different services, widgets, e-learning related things, mobile learning comes as another possibility. Yes. So. We will start today's presentation by talking about the potentials of mobile learning and also understanding the concepts related to building an app, building a simple app. And then we'll try to design our own app in a very short time, and then we'll try to add content to this app and finally add some interaction and also communication features to your app. So in the beginning, I would like to. Would you mind if we close the door? I think it's much better now. Yes, great. Right. So based on another presentation I made, and also based on the research I'm doing at the moment, I found that mobile learning has very good and strong potentials in terms of learning and education in general. Because of access, we all have access to the internet through mobiles rather than laptops or even tablets sometimes. It facilitates the communication process among students and between students and teachers. So it's another possibility. The way we manipulate data, like different animations, videos, media in general, is again becoming much better now. And also it allows students to communicate with each other or with one another. It allows them access 24/7. And I was talking to some of my students, some of my old students yesterday. I met them, and I was chatting with them about mobile learning. And these students actually worked with me in a project. It's an undergraduate research project. So I was telling them, can I take your mobile for 1 or 2 hours? And they said, no way. Even when we sleep, we put it next to our bed. So this is how they feel about mobiles nowadays. It also allows them to track their progress and their performance with other tools like Blackboard or other management systems or content management systems. It allows also students to use the productive skills rather than just listening or reading. So they are able to write their own ideas, to share something with other colleagues, other students all the time. And also the features related to recording and sharing media. And after all, it's fun for most students. All right, so when we talk about mobile learning, again, the first question that comes to our mind, not as a user, but as a developer in this case, what kind of content do we need, or the different elements I may include in a mobile application? And this is just an example of what you may include, like recordings, media, polls or surveys, interactive elements, collaboration, reading, simulation and games, audio, and searching or assessment. Audio, it's more like listening, and it will be clear, I think, in this second slide. Sorry. So, I mean, based on Waddell, he published something about this, and he tried to, like maybe answer your question in a better way. The different tools and features we may have in mobiles and we may use in any mobile. He is also part of an association for mobile learning. It's a new association in Europe, and they are working together with other colleagues and specialists in the field to come up with, like a bigger or a better picture about mobile learning in the world now. So in terms of using cameras, like I asked my colleague to record my presentation. This is just one example of how we use mobiles in classrooms. But again, there are other ways, like using augmented reality. We're going to talk a little about it by the end of this session. In this way, you are using something like a scanner connected to your camera to retrieve content, different types of content like media, like someone speaking, or quizzes or whatever. Also, we have the quick responses through QR. Again, this is part of what we're going to talk about. Again, other types, this is just in general, and you will have this presentation after the session in case you want to know more about these different types. Okay, so we're going to set a plan for our application. Again, just to keep you in the picture of what we are doing. We'll have some time for just the planning, and then the rest of the presentation will be for the practical part. I hope everybody has a mobile or a laptop in his hand or her hand, so you can use it for that purpose. I'll let you speak to your colleagues or your group for, let's say, 3 minutes, and try to share together what you are going to do with this mobile, or if you are interested or not interested in mobile apps, just share together your thoughts and ideas for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get together again. Is that okay? Good. So for a couple of minutes again, try to talk about why are you here today and what would you like to learn by the end of this session. Okay, I think everybody had some good thoughts together, so let's get back together again and share some of the findings or ideas you shared. Would you like to share an idea about what kind of an app do you have in your mind now or in the future? Maybe another WhatsApp application that will give you millions of dollars or something? All right. Any ideas? No? Okay. So may I have an idea about what kind of programs do you teach or courses do you teach? We have English Foundation here and language learning programs. Yeah, this is actually the example I'm going to show you, but for other fields.
I do mathematics.
Mathematics. Excellent.
Because I teach writing, so something that would help parent writing, that could give them input.
This is exactly my example. You're lucky. Any others? No? All right. So we have. Sorry about this. We have Robert Power, who is a lecturer at CNAQ here in Qatar, who shared something similar about using this sort of apps for designing what he calls reusable learning objects. How to inform students about ICT-related ideas, how they learn about the hardware in a computer, how they learn about different technologies and things, using a simple application like this. And he uses, in his model, he's also doing his research on RLOs, and he uses his model using the keywords like collaborate, or collaborative learning, situated learning, active learning, and mobile. So the key 4 aspects he uses are collaborative, situated, active, and mobile. So students can do it or use it anytime, anywhere in a collaborative and communicative way, and also situated and related to a certain context or situation. So for our planning purposes, and again, please, I found someone told me I'm going to invent something, and I said now we are moving from lower level thinking skills to higher level thinking skills by inventing, not just developing something simple. We're going to brainstorm together our apps and how it looks, based on our fields, our specializations, and also our courses, the courses you teach maybe this year or next year. So we have something simple like this. I'm going to share a brainstorming sheet, and actually the brainstorming sheet is as essential as learning about the application itself. Don't assume that, yes, I'm going to spend a couple of hours working on the system and then I'm done. Before you do anything on the computer, you have to learn how to design and the different concepts, because this is what you are sharing with your students at some point. So students need something well organized and for a reason, for a pedagogical reason, I mean. So we'll spend some time working together, or maybe on your own, on this worksheet. If you need help, please ask me. So as you see, I need to give my application a name. Normally when we use the site I'm going to tell you about, it asks you for the name of the application and the recommended URL. So you add a small name or a small URL for your application, and this differentiates this application or this website from other websites. The target audience or the target users, who are your target users? Is it just for a specific course you teach? Or is it a public application or website, or for your department, for your college? You have to make it clear, I think. The intended learning objectives and learning outcomes. Then the different features and tools. As you see here, this list is actually based on the features we have in my widget or my tool for today, but if you find or if you come across another better application, you might be able to do better than this or more than this. Then we have some some pages to use for designing the different. Imagine that this is how your application would look like. You have page 1 or the home page, and then from the home page you're going to navigate to other pages. So keep this in mind and try to decide now what kind of content are you going to include in each individual page. Do you have any questions about this? Any questions? Do you want me to repeat? Sorry? You want to see my example first? All right, but in general, at least let's decide on the type of application, the course name or the file name, and the different features you prefer to have in your application. Sorry, I think, did you get one? You get one? Okay. Okay, everyone, I'm not going to ask you about your plans for now. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. And then after that, we'll start working on our laptops. All right, so we have already done that. I had a couple of questions or comments also from colleagues here about the type of application I'm going to design. Someone asked me, is it going to be offline or online? Which is a perfect question, actually. Not every application we use is completely offline. Sometimes you download the application to your mobile, but you may still have to be connected to the internet in order to use it, like, for example, Google Dictionary or Google Translate. It's a wonderful application I personally use now because I'm trying to learn Malay, and I have no idea about this language. So sometimes I speak the word, and automatically it translates the meaning to another. It has the voice recognition and also translation simultaneously. Right, so again, why mobile applications are becoming powerful? Because of these 5 features. They could be connected to other Web2 tools. They are simple apps. You don't have to wait for 10 hours or 5 hours to download it as a software. It's a simple app after all. It enables communication and collaboration. It's empowered by social networks, social media, Facebook, Twitter, and all these websites. You can share the content you are developing or downloading with others. And finally, because of the HTML5, which is a new scripting language, if you haven't heard about it, the good thing about this language, you don't have to use other plugins. Like in the past, I need Flash Player to be able to watch a YouTube video. Now I don't have to do that. With this language, everything is streamed, downloaded, or accessed directly through the browser, like IE browser or Mozilla. So it's much easier and even user-friendly now. Right. Okay, so again, we had some of these features in our forms or in the sheets we had, and all these features are available or most of them are available again in the website we are going to talk about. The name of the site is Wink site. So we're going to access this website in a few seconds. And again, why I like this website, everything has a price. Like the very powerful one, you have to pay a lot of money. And this one is still free, at least for the time being. It's web-based. Again, to repeat this idea, it's a web-based application. So you can use it on any browser. You can use it on any mobile device, Android, BlackBerry, whatever. And it supports RSS, which is a very good feature you should learn about. Why RSS? Because I can add content to a widget, a blog, or a website, and it automatically updates my blog. I don't have to go to the app, and every day add a new page as you did, or like maybe I'll have just one simple blog page for announcements to students or for new resources I want to share with my colleagues. And then on daily basis or weekly basis, I can add feeds to the same app.
Can I just have a question? Because I noticed this, I've got my own iPhone. Is some of those features are not compatible, so I can download some of my Android and download it into my iPhone?
Again, it depends what you plan to do with it. Like, if you are dealing with documents, then definitely you need. And again, nowadays you can share online documents without having to download them, and students can just access them. This is something we learned about from the other session today. Again, it depends. I'm not sure what exactly you plan to do, but let's try it for some time and then find out. Bring your own device supported, or BYOD. This is the new concept now. Bring your own device. Then Qatar University keeps asking, which device should we go for? Is it Android? Is it Apple or iOS? We have many people asking the same question. So the trend now is bring your own device. You don't have to stick to one device. Students would say, teacher, I don't have an Apple. I don't have my iPhone. But you have something else, so you can all use it. No programming required. You don't have to be a programmer to develop your first application. And it's still interactive. So how the structure works in this system. you start by building the mobile site or application, as we said, and then you add a channel. And under this channel, you will have what? You'll have the different pages that you thought about a while ago. Just to understand the concept, sorry, I'll use this one as an example. Now I will start by building the site, and you can do the site just once. You don't have to do it again. Just the site, you do it once. And under the site, you can have, I think, up to 3 channels. But under each channel, you can create as many pages as you like. And I think there is a limit for free accounts in this website. You can build up to 3 different apps. So if you have 2 different courses or 3 different courses or programs you teach, you may still develop different apps for different courses or levels. So if you haven't logged to the website, please log into this website first and try to sign up a new account. Try to sign up a new account. The name of the site, like we said, it's Wink site. Let me show you. This is the name of the website, winksite.com. Yeah, better on laptop, yes. Do you have a laptop? Okay, if you have a laptop, I can show you how to do, or you can maybe share with one of the ladies, if you like. It will be good to see it and how we do it. It may look confusing the first time you use it, but again, after maybe a couple of times you try it, I'm sure it will be very easy. So log into this website, create a simple account, password, and then let me know. We'll have 5 minutes for creating accounts first. Dr. Ali, okay?
Password different from?
No, this is a new website. You can type anything, but make sure you don't forget the password. No, actually it should be winksite.com, not WS.
No, I logged in here and that.
No, this is a different website, I think. You need to type it up there. No, it's a different one. Site.com. All right, for some of you, if you don't type the full URL, you will find yourself in winksite.mobile or MOBI. If you are in MOBI, you won't be able to log in and design. So please make sure it's .com. The end of the URL should be .com. So this is the home page. Did you all find this home page? Okay. Now I'm going to log into the dashboard. The dashboard is the place where I design and develop my content. I can see this screen because I've already registered before. But if you haven't, then you will find a different page where you have to enter your email and username. I'll clarify one point here about the first application you are trying to create now. Within the application itself, it may ask you for the name of the channel, right? Yeah. So, as you see, you started with a screen like this, I believe. So here you need to add the site title. I call my website QU Learn. And then I'm giving it a URL. The URL is something that comes after the main domain name of the company that we use. So it should start like this, winksite.mobi/whatever, and then you need to add a title or a name for this directory. Then there is another step where you need to add the name of each channel. It gives you, I believe, 3 channels. Doctor, excuse me, what's the name again? Is it channel? Is it written channel or? So, yeah, so you have channel, and initially you will see 3 spaces or fields. So you have to write at least 3 page names. And again, it's part of the planning sheet you used. So here, this would be the name of my site is the one you have up there. And then you have the first channel, and within the channel you have page 1, page 2, page 3. Let's talk about writing, because this is the example I'm going to show you. So I have, my site is writing 1, English writing 1. This is the name of my site. And then here, the first channel, essay writing, let's say, or paragraph writing. And then the first page, how to write an introduction. Second page would be practice. Third page could be writing the body paragraph. And then practice again. Then, what's the last one? Conclusion. And then again practice or assessment or quiz, whatever you like.
So each channel consists of a number of pages.
Yes, yes. And you can add more later. If you start with 1 page, let's say, later you can add more. Yes. So again, I'm showing you the sample I have. So I have essay writing, and then I have another channel for listening. So in my application, I have only two channels, but I can add more. If I like, I can create a new channel from this one. How the application would look like, and sorry, by the way, when you are starting or when you are building the application for the first time, you have a list of features, and you need just to tick or add the name of each one. So the blog, if you like to have a blog, but you don't want to call it blog, maybe you want to call it self-reflection or e-reflection, something like this. So I can change the name of each one. The list of features I can add without any programming: blogs, journals, feeds, notes, chat, discussion forums, surveys. I don't know what's Dine, I haven't tried it myself, to be honest. The guest book, links. Links will show you a list of all the different pages you have in your site, which could be a good way to revise your work and redesign it more. And also your profile. If I want to hide any of them at any point, now or later, you just need to click this little green button and it's disabled. So you can enable or disable it at any point. So how my site would look like, or how my application would look like, if you want to preview your application, you just click on View Site. Once I do that, this is my application, my web link, and description of the application. Then the QR code we're going to talk about in after a while. And then here all the different channels of my application. Again, since it's a simple new service, I wouldn't expect a fancy application as the ones we pay for, but it has all the features I have, plus what we call the home page. So if I click on any channel, then it's showing me what the content on this channel, like the different pages, all right? But at any time I can, at any time I can go back by clicking the main menu again. You click on main menu, and then it's taking me back to the home page. All right, I think some people may have lost track of what we are talking about. If you have any questions, could you please can share together? Yes. Okay. Do you get an error message?
No, not an error message.
Yeah. Site address already in use. So someone has already used the same web address name you are trying to use. So you need to change it a little. My recommendation is to have short names for any websites or for any applications you're doing now.
So one channel can have many pages.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And how do you add the students in it, and how do you make it accessible to them?
Yes, we're going to talk about it as soon as everybody is done with the first, because it's normally very confusing in the beginning. So, yes. You can do it on mobile, but it will be probably a little smaller. Yeah.
Should we start with this one?
Yeah, better. I think as a developer, you need to do it on a laptop, and later on you can browse it on the mobile. Questions? I think you had a question. Which one? Yeah, you can find it. So you go back to the dashboard at any time. And here, what's the name of my mobile site? No, probably it wasn't saved.
It wasn't saved.
No.
I have to do it.
Yeah, so.
Save. But I click save profile.
Okay, click on my sites. Let's see if you have it.
That's my name. It's there.
It's there? Okay. Yeah, but I'm not sure for you. Do you?
I have also my name.
No, your name is because you are logged to the website with your name. But here you should be able to see under my mobile sites. If I click on my mobile sites, it should show you something. I'm really confused because you are doing it from mobile. You know, we asked everyone to bring a laptop so we can. Maybe we can share together and then you can try again at home. I'm going to ask you later on today to share a link for your application so we can demonstrate it here. So please make sure you have a fancy application before you leave this room. Yes, sorry. Okay, go ahead. Yes. You can delete one at any time and then yes. Or another better way is to create another account using another email. So you say, yeah, I mean, maybe you teach level 1 this year, next year you have another grade or another.
The second thing is I still miss the integration between this and the apps.
Okay. We're going to talk about it. Yes. We'll talk about sharing the apps because sharing is different from publishing. We can publish with this.
I know, but I mean, my students will come and they want to download.
Yeah, it's easy. Okay. It's a headache. So are you in programming and scripting? Oh. But I think, as far as I know, mobile design is a different. Okay. Yeah. There is another professor here in computer science, and I keep asking him questions. Abdul Karim, do you know? Yeah, he's Moroccan. Yeah, I kept asking him many questions about this because. Yeah. But even he told me it's not my field because I'm into web design. Not. No, web design is different from mobile. Yes, sorry.
Okay, this is where
Okay, you're doing good. Yes. It's a website. Like we said, it's a web-based application. So if I log into this website from my mobile, I will see only this part. See my point? I will explain this because I think people. All right. Again, we have a good question again. How about publishing my application to Android Store or Apple Store? We can do that. Like we said in the beginning, this is a web-based application. You can access it, you can share it with other students, but you can't publish it. Because to publish you need a code or a content code which you can easily, like as a file I mean, which you can publish to different stores. And it's a very complicated process for non-programmers like me. I've tried it in the past, I lost some money, like in subscribing to Apple Store and this, but it didn't work because they have also their own policies about technical policies which you have to adhere to. The other point, as a student or as a user, I'm not the developer of this application. But The teacher gave it to me and he said you have to go to page 1 or section 1 and you have to watch a video or do something. So the teacher is sharing one aspect, which is this code or this URL. As a student, if I access this from class, or in class I mean, or from home, and I have this link only, I'll be able to see the application only without the rest of the page. And this is what we call the mobile view. So if I'm using, and again, another good aspect here, it's compatible with different types of mobiles. So if I'm using iPad, normally the screen size is different from a small Galaxy or from an iPhone. And these smart sites normally recognize the different browser you are using, and it adjusts itself automatically without having to do any of that. We published an application with Qatar University last year, and ER gave me a very hard time. ER department, the external relations, because we have to adhere with the policies, the graphic design. So I kept sending them emails. We need the pixel size for Android. We need the pixel size for Galaxy. Over 2 months just working with them on this design thing. So I really like this website, and I regret I didn't find about it before, because it was going to save me a lot of time. All right, if you go to the top of the screen somewhere here, you will see your name or your username. Just click on the username and edit profile. You can edit profile and upload a picture. There is a good feature again, sorry. You may edit your application design itself. I'll show you how to. Maybe I want to change the background color, upload a picture as a background. So make it a fancy application. You can do it from the design section. Remember everybody, whenever you log into your mobile website, first thing you need to go to the dashboard. So every time you log into this site, make sure you click on dashboard. And then second, you need to go to the application. If you have more than one application, make sure you edit application or edit site. And then here you have all the features related to this application, not the other ones. So if you have 2 or 3, I mean. So in terms of design, I want to change the logo, the picture, the page design. I can do it all from here. See, my links appear in green because I choose this color from this menu, as you see. If I want to make it another color, like this one maybe, can change the level and then automatically change in the preview menu. If you want to upload your own background, you can do it by browse, you upload background, upload, and then save. Okay, I'll save this one. So as a student, again, I want to see how to do or what to do with this application the teacher is sharing with me. I'm new to this and I have no idea. So the teacher said, try to learn about writing. So it's like a general orientation. For some reason, it's not coming in the right order, but I'll start with the introduction, writing introduction, or essay writing introduction. And as you see, I'm giving the students a video, a simple video from YouTube, and they have to watch it. They can do it in class, they can do it after class, whatever they like. This is a very good website for sharing English-related videos, English learning videos, English Vid. They call it English Vid.
Having a hard time reading this paper because a lot of the articles just don't fit me. And that's a problem. Because this is a paper. They make money because people want to read what they have to say. Now, you are probably not writing for a newspaper or a magazine, but if anyone people writing essays, what would be?
So as you see, they watch a simple video, maybe for 1 or 2 minutes. They read some more information. I can add more again. This is just an example for today, but you can add more content. You can add other widgets. Yes. What did you add? How I did? Okay, so let me go back to. I'll add a new page to the application. Let's go to one of the channels. Add page. See? Now I'm going to add a new page as I'll call it revision. Let's say. So I'll add a page, and the name of this page will be revision. If you want to add your name as the author, you can do it, or just remove it. All right, see, in this second block, it's showing can be an image URL, a YouTube video URL, Vimeo, SoundCloud, which is MP3 files, widgets. This is again a wonderful tool, playlist widgets, like maybe a playlist from NASA website with hundreds or tons of videos or tons of resources. You can just aggregate it as just one link, one simple link, and then you add it here. So as you see, they are trying to make their website compatible with most of the social media websites, the free social media websites, which is again an empowering tool they have here. Okay, maybe I don't have any of these websites. I just want to add my own. So this is like typing in Word, It's like typing in Word. What you see is what you do is what you see. Or what you see is what you do. You can add here revision materials, and then you can add whatever text you have, change the text font size, add pictures, add images, and then you can also add location, tags, and then you save it. So see, under this section or this channel, I have 4 pages now. Okay. Now I have 4 new pages. I have conclusion, body paragraph, introduction, and revision. If I'm not happy with this page, I can edit or delete at any time.
Excuse me, where do you find the pages?
Okay, from the dashboard again, from the dashboard, you go, you refer to the channel you want, and then you add a new page next to it. Sometimes you are still working on a page. You don't want to share it with students for the time being, so you can unpublish a page. If it's unpublished, so students can't see it. Nobody can see it except you, as the developer. Maybe at a certain point in the course, maybe I can have 10 pages, and every week I show them a new page only. Something like this. And I can add a new one, as you see from the top menu here. The list of all the content, it's like a website map for all the different content links and websites used in your application will appear in this menu. And it's a good way to print off a copy of this, like a map for you, review it from time to time, and try to develop whatever applications you designed. We have a question, I think? Yes. How to add a video? All right. I'll repeat again. In the new page screen, I'll go to the new page screen. Yes. Now I'll add a new page, or I'll go to this one. I need to have the link for this video. If you have it as part of your Blackboard courses, something you developed in the past, then it's easy. If not, then you have, again, to use this sheet to plan for it first. And then, let me find a quick YouTube.
Just put the link, right?
Yes. Teach English. So we have, of course, you have to watch the video, make sure it's appropriate first. Actually, this is the one, or the same person I was sharing with my students. So I'm going to use this one about grammar. And now I copy the URL. Go to the page. Many pages here. And then you paste it in the second media block section, not in the content. Just be aware of this. The content is only for text, any text you add to the page.
Can we add 2 URLs, 2 links?
I don't think so, but at the same time you can add a channel, an RSS feed. RSS, I can show you how to do it from, okay. Yeah, so we have this, this popular video channel by James. James is an English teacher somewhere, and he has a popular website. As you see, this video was watched over 300,000 times. So I can go to his page, his own page, and then as you see, this is like the channel for this guy. So I can copy his channel and add it instead of the video. However, I don't want to, overwhelm my students with many. Yeah, from the browser. Yes. Yes, the same thing can be done for animations. Like sometimes if you teach linguistics or phonetics, and you have some nice animations about the sounds, or some animations related to experiments or scientific fields you teach. Maybe you can have simple animations and share them the same way. You just copy the link, paste it there, and then you add some description to it.
Only the links.
Yes.
If you have a PDF file,
there is no point. I think, as you see, the purpose of this is to add a content. The media content. Media like audio, video, images, and animations. So basically one of these four.
so still images, how to add that?
Sorry?
Images is not a link, even using my computer.
Again, you may add an image just as a simple image, or you may add an image and then a link to the image underwards. Like here, I can add after this image refers to page Y somewhere, so I can write this, and then after they maybe discuss the image together as a group or something, they can go to another page to complete a survey, or to respond to a question you asked, or to contribute to a discussion forum. There are many ways you can use it.
That image should be online?
Yes, they're all online. They're all online. All the different features used in this application, because it's web-based again, have to be done online. You can do it from the same page. Like I said, I'll add links. Maybe one link, maybe more than one link. So here, this will be link 1, or link, and here www, and whatever you write. Again, like in Blackboard, if you are familiar with Blackboard, you may limit the period this page will be available, maybe for 1 week, for 2 weeks, by publication date and expiration date. After the expiration date, the page will no longer be available for students. I would like to see if anybody managed to develop something, and maybe you can share here. I think Doctor, did you design something? Even one page? Okay, any other ideas? Would you like to keep your inventions for yourself? Okay. All right, I'm going to log into your site to see. If you could help me with that spelling. It's called English, right? Like this spelling, correct? A-L-A, sorry. Instead of com, yes.
Yeah. Let me show you.
So, is it double A or one A? Double D, sorry. All right, here is an example from Mr. Ala. He designed an application for English 202 post-foundation level we have in the foundation program. And as you see, he has 2 channels. First channel, we have English writing fundamentals. Excellent. There is a video. And probably he is going to add some revision activities afterwards. I can go back to the main channel and then move to the fundamentals. So it's the same thing or different. Or the main menu. Right. There is a reflection part. Notes. If I compose a note as a user, now I'm a student in his class. So I need to add something to the teacher about what I learned today from this page or from this application. And it will be saved and shared with the teacher. I may do other things like the teacher may share. Do you have any surveys? Okay, I've done a survey in mine. I'll show you quickly. Yes, but there is a way to add them as a community or as a group. I'll show you quickly how to do. Now I have a survey, like in the introduction we include, this is just a simple question to my students, and I'm not going to track their responses, just for self-study. So in the introduction we include what? Anybody can answer this? A topic sentence, a title? Okay, correct. All right. Again, there was a question about, yes, having a group. It's possible to have a group for your application. See here in the left menu, I have community, and there are also other aspects you may include in your application. Let me see. Yeah, so the community preference feature, you can change the name of the group. You can have a group, call it something like club or family, whatever. And no, I don't think it was this feature. Can't really remember how to add them, but okay. Before we go, I think we still need to know how to add a QR code, which is a nice feature for you and for students also. We have done this, and this is what we did now. Yes. See, I have here in my community, I have just one member, myself. But if I click on members, you're able to add or invite. So all you need is just to copy all your students' list from Blackboard or Banner, and then add commas, and then copy and paste them to this site. No, the emails, just the emails. Yeah, later they will edit their own profiles, pictures, whatever, but you need to send them an invitation first. So when you add them as members, they will receive an invitation on their emails, and they will try to log in. They'll be able to... Yes, I mean, no, this is just to share it as a small community for a group of students. But if you want to make it just public, what I'm going to do is I will ask them in the beginning of the course to download something called QR code. Yes. I mean, as you see, there are different ways to share it. QR codes are like the barcode scanners you find in Carrefour or other shopping malls. These are just some examples or samples of QR applications. You need to have one in your mobile. If you have your mobile, you may try it now. Just download. I personally prefer the first one. It's very popular, and it's available for both Android and iOS. It's called QR Scanner. When you open this application in your mobile, it looks like a camera screen, and you need to use it on an image that looks like this. This is the QR code, and normally most of the new websites now generate the code for you. You don't have to design the code. You will see the code. Just give it to your students, publish it to your Blackboard course, or print it off and give it to them on paper, and then they will be able to use the application anytime. There is another possibility. You may also embed a script from the website to another website or blog. If you have your own blog or your own website, you can do it by if I go to the dashboard, normally there is a script, a ready-made script for you. I can just copy and paste it to one of my pages, one of my Blackboard courses, and then use it from there. Excellent, yes. Or you can copy this, you see this image? I'll just save this image, save image as. I can save image as, and then save it somewhere. and then upload it to Blackboard or send it to students by email so they have it as a reference for them. Yes, you can use the barcode with any students, with wherever. Sometimes you can also print it on A4 page and just place it in your class. So students, if they lose or if they forget the code or the URL, can just go and scan it and automatically takes them to the site. Okay, thank you everyone for your participation today and your questions. If you have any questions, I'll stay after we. I know most of you want to go for lunch now, but I'll be around for some time. If you want to contact me later on about this presentation or something else, this is my. I'm also available on social media, so you can maybe post me on Twitter or Facebook.